Well, we're going to be talking about Nikki Haley here in this video. No American should be voting for Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is clearly a part of the establishment. She's definitely pro-war. I mean, she is one of the biggest warmongers out of both parties. It's been pretty clear based on the comments she's actually made about Israel and Hamas and Ukraine. Nikki Haley, I don't believe she's ever seen a war she didn't like. For one reason, she's never had to actually go into war, but she wants your sons and daughters to go overseas and die in the name of another country. Yeah, that's what she wants. But also Nikki Haley, since she's actually running for president, and she has no shot, by the way, she actually wants to weaponize social media against you. This sounds a whole lot like what Joe Biden has been doing now for years. Like I said, she's a part of the establishment, guys. I mean, she pretty much now wants government control of social media companies like X, Facebook, whatever. I'm not a fan of Facebook. I actually have not went back to Facebook. But I don't believe that the government should be actually in control of Facebook. Essentially, guys, that is what Nikki Haley is really calling for. You know, it's very similar to a video I put up last week about Joe Biden and the internet. He wants the government to control the internet. But anyway, let's get back over here to Nikki Haley. This is on Breitbart. Nikki Haley, anonymous social media, a national security threat. All users must be identified. So it seems like she wants a government registry, it seems, of social media users. That's not what she's saying, but this is definitely government overreach. This woman is an authoritarian. No other way to put it. I mean, if she actually got into the Oval Office, would it really be that much different than Joe Biden? I'm dead serious. Would it really be that much different? I say no. But let's look at this here. Former Governor Nikki Haley, a Republican presidential candidate, said anonymous social media posts are a national security threat. So all users should have their identities verified. Haley said, quote, "What we need to remind Americans is anti-Semitism is no different than racism. They are both evil, and we don't want to have that happen. But let's go to the core of this." She continued, "Anti-Semitism was always bubbling underneath the surface, but now we're seeing this massive exaggeration of it, but no one is talking about why. The truth is, if you look at social media, the misinformation and the dramatic sides of social media are instigating this. Why? Because it's being pushed by Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea." So she named countries that are enemies of the United States. But remember the Patriot Act, right? The Patriot Act was used to, initially created, I should say, to actually stem out terrorism. But eventually, it went after American citizens. Everyday Americans. It backfired. I believe the same thing would actually happen. Now, let's go over here and listen to the rest of what Nikki Haley had to say. Let's play it.
When I get into office, the first thing we have to do, social media accounts, social media companies, they have to show America their algorithms. Let us see why they're pushing what they're pushing. The second thing is every person on social media should be verified by their name. That's, first of all, it's a national security threat. When you do that, all of a sudden people have to stand by what they say, and it gets rid of the Russian bots, the Iranian bots, and the Chinese bots. And then you're going to get some civility when people know their name is next to what they say.
Accountability.
And they know their pastor and their family member is going to see it. It's going to help our kids, and it's going to help our country.
Now, guys, we have already seen the government go after an individual for a social media post that he posted, I believe, like in 2016. The day after Beijing Biden got in office in 2020, they're sending this man to prison, I believe, for like 7 months, something like that, because he posted on social media a meme of Hillary Clinton. Yeah, they got him. They convicted him. Actually, when they initially arrested him, they didn't even tell him why he was actually being arrested. Now, I thought that was actually against the law, but apparently not. Now he's going to prison. Why? For posting a meme. And now Nikki Haley wants a registry of social media users, wants everyone to put all their information out there like that. I believe that's unconstitutional. I believe it's un-American. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. Look at this here. Over here on the Post Millennial, Elon Musk blasts Nikki Haley after she calls for verification of all social media users. She can stop pretending to run for president now. Yeah, she'll be cooked. She's not going to win anyway. I mean, Trump has the Republican nomination in the bag. It was like that pretty much since day one. Of course, Ron DeSantis was there for a little bit, but he's fallen off a cliff. All these people should just drop out right now. But anyway, it says here, presidential hopeful Nikki Haley was taken to task by Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk on X on Monday after she made the announcement that on the first day of her presidency, she would require all social media users to be verified by their name in order to protect national security. And this is what Vivek Ramaswamy said. He said, this is disgusting. That's because it is. And Elon replies, super messed up. She can stop pretending to run for president now. Yeah, she's not going to win. But also, Elon does continue on, or does he say more? No, it doesn't say anymore. That's their two replies right there. And Nikki Haley is trying to do all this in the name of stopping mis- and disinformation. This is government overreach, guys. It's going to backfire because they're probably going to send many, many more people to prison if the government doesn't like what you're saying. It needs to end. And the guy that actually is going to prison for the Hillary Clinton meme shouldn't even be going to prison. Shouldn't be going. See, the government, man, has been weaponized. Social media, they want control of everything. This is absolutely disgusting, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.